Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 22nd, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at one of my favorite stock research platform. It's called StockRover. StockRover is a platform for buy and hold investors and also swing traders. Look, this platform, as you log in here, you can click on the dashboard. As you go into the dashboard here, you'll see a nice view of how the market had done yesterday. Look, Dow Jones Industrial Average up nicely, 641 points here yesterday. S&P 500 up nicely, and Nasdaq also up nicely, as you can see here. And you could look at the stocks, how they have done right from S&P 500. You can see here Tesla has done great yesterday in S&P 500. And then if you want to look at other indices here, you could look at say S&P 100, see how it's doing. You could look at Nasdaq, see how it's doing. From a Nasdaq also looks like Tesla had done great yesterday. And you got a Chinese stock here, PIN has done great yesterday. And you could look at the sector performance here. Look from a sector performance perspective. Look, we got energy doing very well yesterday after it getting clobbered in last week. And then if you want to look at a little bit bigger picture here, you could click on 5-day. You'll get a 5-day performance here. Look, energy has done badly in last 5 days. That's one of the reasons it went higher, yesterday. And you could look at stock performance in last 5 days. Look, AMD has done poorly in last 5 days. And you could see here we got Comcast, which have done poorly. You get a good snapshot here. I love to look at 5-day and 10-day and see what's going on in the last 5-day, 10-day. Look, I loved AMD. The moment I see AMD going down in 5-day, in 10-day, I would be buying some AMD, or also many times I sell some put options on AMD, make some good money. If you're not happy with the 5-day, you could click on 1 month and look at the performance in 1 month. Look at 3 month, year to date. You get a very good idea what's going on. You could also click on S&P 500 if you're interested in S&P 500. Look, Tesla, even though Elon Musk is very much in the news here, Tesla has performed very well in year-to-date time frame here. And if you click on 5 year, if you're a longer term person here, look, even though Tesla has got our news, it's done very well in in 5-year time frame here. Technology overall has done great in a 5-year time frame. That's one of the reasons when the technology is down big time, I will be slowly buying some technology. Look, in the longer run, technology will do well. And also look, we got consumer cyclical doing pretty well here. Healthcare is also doing well. So with that, you got a nice snapshot. You could also click on the markets here. Look at a good overview of the market here. So what indices are doing and what sectors are doing. And in today's segment, we'll take a look at semiconductor stocks and see how are the semiconductor stocks doing. So this platform will give you a lot of information here. And look, I got all my screeners here. You could create your own screeners. They give you very good option to create screeners. I have multiple screeners, as you can see here. I got my default screeners. I got large cap, small cap, Buffett stocks, and this platform gives you a lot of pre-built screeners, and you could also add new screeners. And in today's segment, I will go into semiconductor stocks here. Look, my screener is simple here. As you click through here, my semiconductor stock screener, volume more than 400,000 shares traded in technology sector, and industries, semiconductors and semiconductor equipment. Very simple here, and this will give you about 51 stocks in the semiconductor area. So with that, I would go here to run table. And one of the reason I love this platform, it will give you a very good views here. You can create your own custom view. For example, if you see here, I got a lot of views here. First, I look at my report view to see how are the stocks doing. And look, I got my report view here. I sorted by capitalization. If you want to sort it descending order, just click on this. It will let you sort this. Each of these columns can be sorted and filtered. Look, we got a list here, and I sorted by market cap. One of the reasons I love this research platform, it gives you longer term view. Look, we got sales or the revenue, and we got revenue on an average in 5 year. How is the revenue doing? 1 year, how it's doing? Quarter over quarter, how it's doing? So the reason I love this is many of the stock trading platform, it might give you, some numbers in a shorter term, maybe quarter over quarter, maybe 5 year. But it will not give you consistently 1 year, 5 year, quarter over quarter. That's one of the reasons I love this platform. It also gives you gross margin, net margin, debt to equity, so on and so forth. That's what I love for that reason also. And then one of the best thing about this platform, look, it's got performance. If you're a short-term investor or swing traders, you got current yesterday's performance, 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, 1 month, 3 month. Look, StockRover also has got 2 year, 5 year, and also it's got 10 year. I did not include this in this view here. You could also go to 10 year, and you could select what columns that you want to see here. And then as you scan through here, we got a few more details. If you're a dividend investors, look, we got few stocks with nice and high dividends. Look, we got stocks like right here, Texas Instruments, great dividend, I love it, 3.0, and Intel, great dividend. You could buy some Intel and hold it for dividend. And then you got a few more with nice dividend here. Look, UMC here, nice dividend yield on UMC here, which is also low price stock, as many of you know here. And you could look at next report date. And if you're a put option seller, you could look at some great stocks with the low, high volatility. Look, right now we got NVDA with the high volatility here, and you could sell some put option, make some money. And as you look through here, we got AMD with the high volatility. You could also sell some put option, make some money. Whenever it's above 50, it's good to sell some put option, make some money, especially when the stock is good here. I would not go on stocks like the one bottom here, which is GFS. Right now it's not good to sell some put option, a little more volatile for me. I would rather go with the nice and stable stocks here. So once you get this view here, if you're a conservative investor, you could also filter this further down. For example, you're a conservative investor, you don't want to put money into net margin negative companies. You could just go here and just filter it further and say, I want only net margin positive. I want net margin to be more than 10%. Look, all done. It's as simple as that. We got net margin positive companies, and we got one of the dynamic filters set right here. And you might wonder, hey, you know what, I'm a RSI trader, I want RSI less than 50 here. So you could also do the same thing here. You could go to RSI, put a filter here and say, I want RSI less than 50 here. You'll kind of get rid of some of these high flying names. And look, we got shorter list here, and you could filter down this way here and go from there. One of my favorite way to invest is really to look at how the stock is doing in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day. Look, as you look through here, stock like Taiwan Semiconductor did not so great in 1 year, but longer term, 2 year, 5 year, it's done great. But look, it's doing well in 5 days. That tells you this stock can turn positive as you go forward. In 5 days, it's positive. It may be turning the corner here. Same story with NVDA. Even though it's down in 10 day, 1 month, and so on and so forth, you could expand this to look at the full number. Look, it's trying to go higher in 5 day. I would look at such momentum candidates for swing trading and go from there. And one of the best thing about this platform that I love, you could look at the StockRover ratings. Like if I click on the StockRover ratings here, look, I get a nice view of StockRover ratings here. I could look at these companies. Let me remove these filters here and look at the entire one here. You could sort by market cap if you like and see top market cap companies. Let's sort descending here. Look at the top market cap company. Look, we got Taiwan Semi, top market cap here, and overall rating is 57. I like the one with the little more higher ratings. So I could just click on overall rating here, and look, we got AVGO, Chinese stock here, Solar, nice and high rating. And if you want to learn a little more about this company here, you could just click on the insight here and look at the insight. You can look at the summary view here. Look, AVGO has got an overall score here. As you can see, 100, and growth is great. Quality or the margins are good here. Sentiment is middle of the road. Piotrowski F score is 5, tells you it's the middle of the road here. Altman Z score is good. And you could look at other visuals here and see how the stock is doing and how it's doing, comparing to industry benchmark here. Right now, I think we are on AMD, not DAQ here. We are on AMD here. And look, you can also look at the analysts and see what analysts are saying about the AMD here. And you could also look at their statement by just clicking here. So once you're happy with this here, you could, just push it away here. Look at the scanner here. So you got DAQ here. You could look at DAQ. You could do the same thing here. Click on Insight. Get a good snapshot about DAQ here. Start with summary and get a good view of DAQ here. Look, Piotrowski F score for DAQ is great. That tells you books are doing well. Altman Z score is also good. It's a Chinese company, as many of you know here. You could also look at the visuals and see how the stock is doing and get a good idea about the benchmark here. And you could also click on this. You get a quick chart here. Look, there's a nice quick chart. Tells you how the stock has been doing, and you get a good idea here. So with that, you got a few more here. Look, AMD, one of my favorite here. AMD has a nice overall rating here. You could see here from a growth perspective, AMD is doing great, 99. That's a great score here. Valuation is also relatively low right now. I like the higher score here. That tells you valuation is low. Efficiency, look, efficiency against the peers is also great. They're doing well. Financial strength is 100. So this company is doing great. So for example, if you just want to look at the financials and look at top financial companies doing well, you could just go here, click on descending here. You look at here, look, AMD doing great. They got tons of money here. IPGP, same story. Then you got SMTC, DAQ is also doing well. It will give you a nice view here, and you could get some good idea. So with that, if you want to do little more research here, for example, you love AMD or maybe let's say IPGP, you want to look at this company in a little more detail, you could go to StockRover ratings here. So the moment you go to StockRover ratings here, you got a nice profile here. Look, you got nice profile. It says overall rating 45. Get ton of information. You could look at growth here and see how is the growth doing here. Look, nice earnings per share growth, nice revenue growth. That's good here. There's some peer analysis. You can see how is it doing against the peers. And you could look at valuation, efficiency, strength, so on and so forth. You got a lot of information here. That's one of the reasons I love this platform here. You could look at the financial strength, efficiency, and then make a decision on a stock here. There are a lot of platforms that will give you maybe short-term view, but if you want a long-term view, StockRover is your platform. It typically does a good job at it. So with that, we can go back to our view here, and look, we can go back to the report view. And look, I got a nice report view. For example, you're not happy with these columns here. You could go and add more columns. You could add up to 35 columns. For example, if you go to StockRover ratings here, I don't have too many columns. I could just click on add column. Look here, I got tons of information here. Look, I got all this information like 5-year revenue growth estimate, current quarter growth, and so on and so forth. You could search for the metric that you want to see here and add them. And look, there is a lot of things here, and you could say all metrics, and you'll get 678 different columns or metrics you can add. This is more than any platform that provides. So that's one of the reasons I love this platform here. You get a nice view of what's going on. And I got some more here. I created a lot of views here, as you can see here. And look, some of these things I really love the way this platform is giving the information. You could customize to your heart's content. And look, I got also a historical valuation. and yearly return. This is one of my favorite here. And look, if you want to look at semiconductor stocks and look at their yearly return, look, I got right here. So we got AMD here. We got current year's return negative 41%. Back in 2021, 56%, and performance perspective 2020, 99%. You get a good idea about the stock here. That's one of the reasons I love it. You can do a lot of research here with this platform here, and then go from there. So with that, what we'll do is we'll probably end here. Thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.